Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to use your mask. As you know that the Victoria Premier Daniel Andrews has announced the use of mask as from the 22nd of July, which is the Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. After that time, if you leave your house, you must have your mask on. And we are living in the stage 3 restriction, ladies and gentlemen. So in stage 3 restriction, there are only 4 reasons that you can leave your homes, and you're fully aware of which are the 4 reasons anyhow. So I'm going to show you how you can use your mask and what are the type of mask that's available to you. Of course, the Premier make it very clear that you can actually use the commercial mask that is available. You can buy that from the chemist, or you can make it yourself. But as for me, these are the choices that I'm going to use. Before you touch any mask at all, I advise that you use your hand sanitizer, and you can buy this at chemist. This is one of the type, and I always buy this and have it in my pocket. The other one is very similar to this one here. You can also have this in your pocket as well. So before you use any kind of mask at all, this is what I think that you should do. You should hand sanitize your hand first. Use the hand sanitizer and rub it around your hand. You rub it like that thoroughly, and then and the back of your hand, you rub it like that as well, and like that too. And you rub your thumb as well as your other thumbs and the palm of your hands as well, and the other side. So once it's actually thoroughly sanitized, then you touch your mask. This is the mask that you would normally see. They call this the clinical surgery mask, and you might find that this is the blue color and this is the white color. The white colors always stay facing your face, so that's the blue colors on the outside, the white colors in the inside. And on the top of your mask there is actually a metal bar, a metal wire here. This metal wire always actually attaching to your nose. So this is how you actually put them on. So this is the wire, and this is how you do it. Some people, if it's actually a bit loose, some people can do it like this. They can twist it like that and put it in, around their ears. Okay, like so. So once it's on, what you must do is you must make sure that it's covered your nose and your chin. So it's completely covered your mouth and your nose. And you see how that's actually now being open. Alright, the danger with that is if you have that being open, meaning that when you breathe in, the air doesn't go through the pores here, but it's actually going through that. When you do that, the velocity of the air will be very high, and that goes straight into your nose. That is more dangerous for you. So what you need to do is you need to press on this metal wire that I showed you earlier. Press on it so it's shaped around your nose. So it's completely, now you can see that it's completely sealed. So there's no air going through that. So it's now going through all the pores here. Okay, so that's how you do them. Okay, now with this type, what you do is actually once you wear it, you can wear this up to 4 hours. Once you use it, it goes straight into the bin. After you take it up like that, go straight into the bin, and then you use the hand sanitizer again. With the other type, which is the reusable mask, this is what I would use. Okay, this is the N95. This is what I would use. This one you can buy it at the chemist. Okay, you can buy this at the chemist, and I suggest that this will cost you probably about $10 per mask. I suggest that because when you leave home, you must have your mask on. I suggest that before you leave home, you do exactly the same as I showed you before in terms of the hand sanitizer, and you put this on exactly the same way. This metal bar here will go onto the top of your nose. Okay, and there's a reason for that. You put it on like so, and you got to make sure that this metal bar here is bendable. So you actually shape it around your nose again to make sure that no air is going through there. So all the airs now, when you breathe in, the air is actually going through the pores of the mask. Okay, So that's actually good. What I suggest you would do is actually before leaving home, you put it on. You can wear that into your car. You wear a face mask from your home into your car. It's okay because you know that that's actually unlikely to have coronavirus or any virus on the surface of the mask, right? However, it will be a completely different story when you get off your car. You wear your mask into a shopping center. When you come back to your car, what I suggest you would do is when you come back to your car, before you open your car doors, you take it off. You take it off and you put this in a plastic bag like that. You put this in a plastic bag, right? This is after you come back from the shop, before you get into your car. You must make sure that you take it off, you put it in your plastic bag. And then you use the hand sanitizer again to wash your hands. Then you use your keys to open the door. Go inside your car. From your new car, you got to make sure, I would advise that you need to actually have a fresh one in your car and drive home. Why do you need to do that? Okay, the reason is very simple. Because you wear this into the shopping center or wherever, you don't know if you have been in contact or close to someone. Of course, you need to adhere to the 1.5 meter, but you don't know if you have been in contact with those who test positive with coronavirus. So you don't know if the virus are after your shopping. You don't know if the virus are on the outside of your mask. You don't know that. So if it is on the outside of your mask and you wear it into your car, what do you think is going to happen? You breathe in through the pores here, then the virus stays there. And when you breathe out, you can also disperse it out. And you can actually allow it to actually get stuck onto your car surface. Your car surface is actually made up of plastic. Now, there has been some reports saying that the plastic, on the surface of the plastic, the coronavirus can live up to from anywhere from 3 days to 7 days. So if that is the case, then your family members, when they actually travel with you, they go into the car, they can spread it to your family member as well. So my opinion is that my suggestion is that you use them, you take them off before you go into your car. Okay, and you don't, once you use it, you don't touch it again after 3 days. After 3 days you use them, it would be safe for you. So this is the kind of mask that I would use. This, by the way, I think this costs about $10 per mask. It's N95. It's actually reusable mask. So don't use it after 3 days. Put them away. Put them in a box. With the other mask, which is also, this is also the other type of mask, which is also available as well. I don't know how much this costs, but you can also get this as well. Same thing, same advice that I would give to you to use your mask correctly. So that's how you use the mask correctly. But to me, what's important is the likelihood that you will be constructed on coronavirus from a petrol pump at a petrol station when you pump petrol into your car. Now remember, the nozzle of your petrol is actually of the pump is actually metal, likely to be metal in there. So from the surface of the metal, the coronavirus can live up to from 3 to 7 days on the surface metal, and every day there are hundreds and thousands of people who use that nozzle there. Right? The likelihood that you fill your tank up every 3 or 4 days is very high. So the chance of people filling the car and actually touching that nozzle there, it's very high. And if, who knows, if one of those has a positive coronavirus, they might leave some trace of coronavirus behind, and that can be easily pass it on to you. So what I would suggest is after you fill your tank, then you use, before you touch your wallet, before you go and pay anything, you use the sanitizer, hand sanitizer again. You rub it, you wash your hand before you go inside. when you go inside, you take out your wallet, you pay, and then after you go back in, before you get into your car, please use it again, okay, and then open the door of your car, go in, because that will minimize everything. So that's some sort of a simple step that I hope that it would be very helpful for you and for your family. And I hope that, you know, of course, please remember that when you wear a mask doesn't mean that it will protect you, okay, but you need to adhere to all of the guidelines that the government has given out to you as well. Adhere to, you know, the 1.5 meter distance and every other guideline that the government is giving you, okay. So the mask, so don't be complacent that you have the mask on, it will save you. No, the mask is an extra layer of protection for you, but you need to do all other steps the government is actually giving you. So I hope that this simple video will help you to protect you, protect your family members, and also that protect our society. As fellow Australia, we are in it together, and we must get through to the other side together. So thank you. I hope the video was helpful to you and to your families and to your loved one as well.